Hello, I just thought I would have a quick catch up with you and talk about a client I have just been dealing with. So this is yet again another rent-to-rent operator who's only been in the market a few months. Now, unfortunately, this person didn't actually do a lot of research before they took on the role of rent-to-rent operator and have now got into a bit of a pickle, hence they have rung me. Going through the case with them, I have found out that actually the wrong contracts were used from the beginning. So the rent-to-rent operator in this particular instance has an assured short hold tenancy, an AST, with the property owner. Now, the problem we have with that is the rent-to-rent operator doesn't live in the property. Obviously, they then rent it out to other tenants. So an AST is the wrong document to use from the get-go when you are entering into a rent-to-rent agreement with a landlord. To break down why it's the wrong agreement. So an assured short hold tenancy gives possession of the property to the occupant. Now, that means you've got to be living in the property. As a rent-to-rent operator, you won't be living in the property. If you were, then obviously you'd be operating the property for lodgers, not for tenants. So the correct contract to use, and again, this isn't a company let. I see lots of people get that wrong too. It's not a company let. You're actually looking at a lease agreement. And the contract and the legislation that you're looking at is common law. So it's not housing law because you don't have a housing contract with the property owner as a rent-to-rent operator. You have a contract to manage the property, so it's a management lease. If you are signing assured short hold tenancies with the property owner as a rent-to-rent operator, you are using the wrong documents, and eventually it will all go wrong when the landlord wants his property back and he's trying to serve you a Section 21. You can't be served a Section 21 because at the end of the day, you can't be evicted from a property you don't live in. So please, before you get into being a rent-to-rent operator, spend a little bit of time doing research on what the basics laws are. So again, no ASTs, please. The only ASTs you should be signing are the ones with the tenants that you have moving into the properties. When you're taking on the properties from the landlords, please use the correct agreements, and that's management leases under common law. Anybody's got any questions, as normal, please come back to me.